Wagwan, my people here and my people there. Guess what, guys? I've decided to do a little review on the smoke of marijuana. The smoke of marijuana. I'm a funny guy, I think. Anyway, guys, I was here. I bought this blueberry and lemon iced tea from what's the store called? What's it called again? Tokyo Smoke, and of course Tweed has it as well. So, but anyway, it's been a while since I tried it, and I always want to try it, and I'm always been the one to say consume the product by eating it or drinking it, not by smoking it because it damages your insides. But I've never really looked at the poisons that are within the product that damage our insides. So here is a little thing now where we have a dive deep down into what these smokes are, right? Forgive the background noise, my people. I am in nature. This, as I said before, these videos are not edited, right? So whatever you hear, as long as you can hear what me I say, you see what me I see. All right. So anyway, the bottle that I'm looking at right now is a blood orange, right? Blood orange version of this THC, 10 milligram THC, 10 milligram CBDC. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good for you because you're getting, not only is it the THC relaxing you, the CBD basically is the medicine that helps you heal, helps you with like pain or depression or mood swings or just low on energy and low on what I say? It helps you with a boost. It's a good boost. It's not something to do every day, but it's something to do sometime. You see what I say? You see what I see? All right. So let's get into it. Warning. The smoke from cannabis is harmful. Notice where it says smoke. Toxic and carcinogenic acids found in tobacco smoke, such as polyaromatic hydrocarbons, aromatic amines. That's what I'm pronouncing it, as amines. All right, amines or amines. I don't know. I think I think it's amines. And heterocyclics are found in cannabis smoke. So it's literally it's giving you a specific distinct warning. Now the problem where we run into is sometimes we don't even know what the heck these words mean. We can't hardly pronounce it. Say what though? The first warning on this bottle here says toxic. What is toxic? Because toxic would makes another word such as poisonous. When you hear poisonous, you're like, when you hear toxic, you're like, you have to look out for that. You're not really taking it as, or we're not taking it, or let me speak for myself. I'm not taking it as poisonous, It's not as serious when I hear toxic. I know it's serious, and I know I shouldn't touch it, but my heart's not gonna pound, and I'm not gonna be afraid like when I see another word such as poisonous. Right? So toxicity, the quality of being toxic or poisonous, the toxicity of a drug. So example, the toxicity of a drug depends on its dosage. So another example is number 2, the quality of being very harmful or unpleasant in a pervasive or insidious way. So an example, she went public with allegations of workplace toxicity and sexism. That's another way that it can be, just a negative, poisonous, method or thing or substance that is not good for any conscious or pure form, right? It's always going to mess up that form. All right. Without elaborating, let's look up what I actually type it in already now. Definition of carcinogenic. What is the definition of carcinogenic? Let's look it up. The definition of carcinogenic is having the potential to cause cancer. You see, when we talk about it now, it makes sense. Right? When we talk about it, it makes sense. When we don't talk about it now, we say, "Oh, you know, the smoking weed is not good. You know, we know. We have to give our lungs a break. Yeah, you know, it's not good for us." But we don't really look into why it's not good for us. We don't look into the properties of this substance that we like so much, that on one hand will heal certain sickness, and one hand will heal certain emotional behaviors. Right? But on the other hand, sorry, if not done properly, will also cause harm to us. So a carcinogen is a substance, organism, or agent capable of causing cancer. Carcinogens may occur naturally in the environment, such as ultraviolet rays in sunlight and certain viruses, or may be generated by humans, such as automobile exhaust fumes and cigarette smoke. So that's how it's created. Carcinogens may occur. So we're basically bringing this thing to life by creating smoke. So the carcinogen on the bottle, it says the carcinogenic chemicals found in tobacco smoke, such as polyaromatic. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but you guys are following me. So as I spell it, you'll see. I'm spelling it. What is the definition of polyaro? Actually, I spell it right. Polyaromatic hydrocarbons. That's the full name. A polycyclic aromatic. Yo, see, he didn't even have more names. A polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon is a class of organic compounds that is composed of multiple aromatic rings. The simplest representative is naphthalene, having 2 aromatic rings, and the 3-ring. Wow. I took a sip of this, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's what's causing me to cough. But anyway, the simplest representative is naphthalene, having 2 aromatic rings, and the 3-ring compounds anthracene and phenanthrene. Yo, how do you pronounce these things? So anyway, PAH are uncharged, non-polar, and planar, whatever. Planar, I think it's planar. Many are colorless. Yo, Wikipedia wouldn't need for the break and think them more, yo, cause man like me not even understand me just read a while ago. Anyway, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons are a class of chemicals that occur naturally in coal, crude oil, and gasoline. Right? So when you think of the smoke now, the smoke is a chemical, right? That is caused by hot air. So the more exposed to cooler air is going to disappear, right? If it stays in the hot air, you'll see it floating around, right? But it's still there. So when we smoke and the smoke goes down inside of us, these are the things that we're carrying with us, with it. It's not just the smoke. It's what make up the smoke is what's going inside the smoker's body, So they result from burning coal, oil, gas, wood, garbage, and tobacco. PHS can bring to your form small particles in the air. So these are little small particles that we see that form smoke. The particles that form smoke, we're literally looking at that, right? And all of that is going within us. High heat when cooking, high heat when cooking meat and other foods will form PAH. So them say PAHS can bind to or form small particles in the air. You hear that? That make up this chemicals that occur naturally, right? So, and the chemical, and it's called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, right? All right. So that's something that is within the smoke that comes from smoking marijuana. Smoking marijuana. Anyway, aromatic amines. What are aromatic amines? I know I'm kind of slow, right? I'm slow, but I'm slow. I like the fact that I'm slow, because when I'm slow, I target everything. So aromatic. Is that what it says? Aromatic, yeah, aromatic, not aromatic. Aromatic amines, amines. What is that? Aromatic amine, according to Wikipedia, and we all know that Wikipedia is very confusing sometimes. So anyway, in organic chemistry, the aromatic amine is an organic compound consisting of an aromatic ring attached to attach to an amine. It is a broad class of compounds that compresses anilines, but also many more complex aroma rings around the substituents beyond NH2 and such compounds occur. What the frig is going on here, man? Well, Wikipedia, how I going? Wikipedia just let me know say there's certain people that speak differently from certain people. Cause me not understand what me just read a while ago. Anyway, let's go to the real thing we are talking about. Which is an aromatic amine? Aromatic amines are chemicals found in industrial and manufactural plants, tobacco smoke, commercial hair dyes, and diesel exhaust. Lord Jesus, these are what me not say me never smoked before in my life, but this is what we are putting in us, guys, if we smoke marijuana, smoke it manicana, commercial air dyes, and diesel exhaust. The same thing that are find in a diesel exhaust. Guys, go smell diesel smoke. Yuck. Many are carcinogens and endocrine disruptors that may increase the risk of breast cancer. When all of that is within our body, guys, think about it, man. Shit is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we gotta escape from the struggle. These are the things that are also found in marijuana, smoking panicana, smoke. All right, there's another thing that is found in marijuana, smoking panicana, smoke. I'm gonna write it out. It's called N. I'm going this way. N dash. Them know me I say. Them know me I try to write. N dash hetero. It says. Let me see. Heterosilix. N heterosilix. Right. Hetero. CYCLICS. Silix. Silix. That's what I see. So that's what's on the bottle. The definition of N-redosyls. Maybe they made a mistake on the bottle. I don't know. It's spelling differently. And N-heterosilix. The silic compounds which contain atoms from at least two different elements in the ring are called heterosilic compounds, or simply heterosilics. So anyway, most of the heterosilics contain carbon atoms. Nitrogen heterosilics contain at least one nitrogen atom in the ring. So anyway, heterosilics of or relating to a compound containing a closed ring structure made of more than one kind of atom. Pyridine, for example, is a heterosilic compound as its ring contains 5 carbon atoms and 1 nitrogen atom. Compare homosilic, heterosilic. Yo, man, I heard of this one guy, like he's a black leader in the black community. I can't remember his name. He's a pretty smart guy, right? And I can't remember his name, man. He talks about how they, some scientist works on the genetics code when they mix the hetero. I don't know. I don't want to misquote, but I'll probably do a video of this guy if this get too deep. But this is weird. There's so many different chemicals that are found in this N-heterosilics. It's so many different compounds. Look, pyridine, for example, is a heterosilic compound as its ring contains 5 carbon atoms and 1 nitrogen atom. Compare homosilic. Me don't know. Me not like homosilic. Me not like nothing with homo upon it. I'm sorry. Should I post that? I'm not gonna post it though.
It's okay.
But it's all good. I did this for the family. So anyway, heterosilic. Don't that sound weird? Heterosilic and a homosilic.
Yeah, that's intentional for sure.
Right. In this thing, in the chemical. One guy was talking. I was listening to a video of one guy. Yeah, one guy. I was listening to a video of one guy. I can't remember his name. Dr. Umar Johnson, I think is his name. And he was talking about how the generation of today, younger men, are more feminine, and that they are using chemicals within our food that causes that. It formed the genetic code, right, to make the man more feminine and the woman more masculine. So this is a test that they're doing with us as so-called, how they refer to us as retail, middle class, or poor. They always classify us in division, right? And they're testing on us now with these grocery stores that they're building up these cities, putting in all these grocery stores that have all of these foods to make it look like, it's normal life. This is where you live, you work, you play, you build your family. But on the other hand, there's the scientists looking at the results of after 50 years, 60 years, 70 years. What did this study shows? I don't know. This what do you call this? Conspiracy theory? But this is weird that they would have a compound called heterosilic and another compound called homosilic. Now, man, if you're looking at them thing there, we don't know about them thing there. What them a swing with, know about them thing there, tell them fi. Yo, what them a bring with, tell them fi. Me no know about them thing there, tell them fi. Yo, what them a sing with, what them a swing with. Yo, no man, tell them fi swing with for real. Alright, so I just wanted to bring that to people's attention still, because these are the things that we're putting in our bodies, right? Because them say that's within the smoke of cannabis. So we have to be, even if they're not using it for that specific sense, because they're saying if you get that chemicals within you, a lot. That's what Dr. Omar Johnson was saying. If you get it, you're eating this thing a lot. You're eating it, you're drinking it, it's within your atmosphere. They're putting it in everything. Your air freshener, you're smelling it. Then it's just going to make, it's going to start messing with the genetic code. But doesn't mean that it's a bad thing for you if you take a little bit of it. But it's always in nature, the code of nature, that anything and everything, or too much of everything, is not good for you. So, that's always true. But yeah, man, me I tell you, where them a swing wet, tell them fit. Yeah, where them a swing wet, tell them fit. We know you know them thing that, tell them fit. Yeah, pull up, tell them fit. Yes. Have a blessed Sunday, people. Thank you for tuning in. You see it if me post the video here. YouTube might say, what? You mentioned homophilic and heterophilic? How will you try to tell me people say? You have to take down them things that people too sensitive these days. You can't have these conversations with people. People go nuts over time. Oh my God, he's a homophobic. I am not homophobic. I am nothing homo in it. I don't know what that is. I am a man. All right. And do I hate gay people? No, I do not. But do I want to be titled? No, I also do not want to be titled. Take your titles and run. So I'm going to believe none of them thing there. But I do believe in it as a definition. Yes, let's lose it as a definition. If you want to identify something, let's label it. Yes. But I'm not something. I'm a human being. You already know what I am and who I am. So why label me when you already know who I am? It's just confusion. This world is full of confusion, man. Limit some of these confusion, please. Yes, we're 2.5. Now we're not 2.5. So anyway, the moral to this story is marijuana is a good thing to consume, but where you go wrong is when you smoke it, because you have so many different chemicals within the substance that can cause cancer and lead to cancer. So what's the point of smoking it if it's going to damage your body ultimately? Yes, it's helping you to relax and may heal your sore foot or your sore muscle after the gym or running or whatever you're doing. Standing on your foot for too long, it might heal your pain. Depends on how strong the CBD is. But what's the point of having that smoke go inside you when long term you can develop, and this is not just from one source. There's so many different chemicals within that smoke that they know of right now, and majority of the chemicals that are within the smoke tells you, or in the explanation lead us to believe that there's so many different, most of them have cancer. It can cause cancer. So it's not just one form saying, oh, I can cause cancer. All of them, majority of them are saying, I can cause cancer. In the smoke, not the liquid consumption or the, eating or anything edible, or, anything edible, eating or drinking. That's more normal and natural. So if you want to go relax and have something natural, alkaline fruit got straight from the earth, not disturbed in a no weird way like to cause chemicals, in a burnt and melt down like the oil does. It's just natural THC and CBD, straight from the earth. But if you use it too much, that's when it's an issue. But if you use it when you need it as a medicine, it's good for you because it's natural. Because it takes away a headache, it takes away so much other stuff. Where most people will run out and go buy Tylenol. Tylenol is a form of cocaine or something. It's a heavy drug. Me I tell you, me not lie. I might have quoted wrong, but me not lie. There's something in Tylenol. There's a chemical in Tylenol that's from a heavy drug. It might not be as heavy to control you, but it's a dosage. There's a dosage in there Most of these pills that we're taking, Advil, Tylenol, all these things for sinuses and all these things, they take it. Some of their ingredients are derived from different forms of drug, heavy drug that they're playing with. I'm rather sip on my marijuana, take it panicana. Oh yeah, I'm sipping on the blueberry lemon iced tea. Marijuana. This is it's lower than the blood orange. It has 10 milligram THC and 5 CBD milligram, where the blood orange have 10 milligram THC and 10 milligram CBD. So you know. Yes, guys, have a happy Sunday. Bless up.